Welcome to Entertainment for Review. I have not been posting a lot recently, but I'm going to try to get back to it. Today, I'm going to be talking about the 2022 Netflix series Blockbuster. I'm going to be doing a review of the entire series, which was only one season, 10 episodes. So let's talk about that. The series was led by Randall Park. This series seems like it just came out to me, and I just got around to watching it. So, I guess time flies when you're not paying attention to these things. But this show was okay, is the best I can say about it. It was led by Randall Park, who is a pretty funny dude. Um, the show just didn't have a lot of legs to stand on. The one interesting thing you'll see, a lot of these Netflix shows come and get canceled, and because it's on Netflix, they're giving it a chance. We end up getting more episodes than we normally would on something like a network television situation. So with this show, we got full one season of 10 episodes. Now on a network, seasons can be longer, which is a good thing. You might see the episodes still go into like the teens or the 20 some episodes. But if this show had been on TV, on network television, it probably would have been canceled after 2 or 3 episodes. That's just the honest truth about it. It wasn't that great. It didn't have a lot of great laugh moments. It was semi-entertaining, but I couldn't get into it on a extreme level. It never left me laughing to the extreme. No really really funny moments in there. The problem with this show is some of the things it tried to do. It tried to pretend like Blockbuster was going out of business, leaving the last store in the year 2022. It tried to bring it straight up to modern day. They didn't back it up a decade or so more when the actual thing happened. Now, there were some lingering Blockbusters around the country. There's still one out there, I think, as this show is based off of. That store is still open to this day, still on its own as an independent entity. But they're trying to pretend like corporate Blockbuster went down, leaving them by themselves in 2022. This actually happened in around 2014. So I don't know why they didn't just back it up and do it in the actual time frame of when this happened, but that was one thing that I think hurt them. The other thing is, if I don't know how many of you out there went to Blockbuster. I know a lot of people from my generation or before went to there a lot, but after me, maybe not so much. I used to go to Blockbuster on the regular. I was a going to Blockbuster up until my local Blockbuster closed down and went out of business. And I bought a lot of stuff from them when they were putting everything on clearance and selling everything in the store off the shelves. I loved Blockbuster. I loved renting movies. I loved the Blockbuster Online, getting DVDs in the mail, trading them in. I liked the whole process. I can tell you one thing. This show, like any show, has to have a cast of characters. But if you went to a Blockbuster, I never saw as many people working in a Blockbuster as they tried to pretend they had in this show. I don't think a Blockbuster would have been a profitable business with that many people working all at one time. Now, there were people, of course, working on different shifts, different days, and all of that, but this show had like a full crew of people in there most of the time. I get it. Again, it's a show. You're trying to build a cast of characters, but that was one thing that disengaged me because I was someone who was a fan of Blockbuster who still misses Blockbuster to this very day. It didn't really capture the feel of Blockbuster to me in this show. I didn't get the true feel of what it was like to go to Blockbuster by watching the show, which is what I would have hoped for. I also think there just could have been a lot more comedy mixed in, a lot better comedy. I'm just sorry, the storylines that were going on through the show weren't that good. You had a romance between the manager owner of the store and then one of his employees who's going through a divorce. This whole thing, uh, I get it. You want to have a romantic angle. You want to have comedy that, again, the comedy just was a little bit subpar. So for me, this show was a miss. I enjoyed watching it once. I doubt I'll ever go back and watch it again. It didn't have rewatchability for me, and it got canceled after a single season. Obviously, it didn't draw me into enough to watch it right away when it first came out, and I guess apparently as it got canceled after one season, that was the same for a lot of people. Not many people tuned in to watch this show, and it was a victim. Again, I feel like if this show had ever gone on network TV, it would have gotten canceled after 2 or 3 episodes. In the modern climate, maybe only one episode. This show wouldn't have survived network TV. It didn't survive streaming. But it was still an okay idea to try. I thought a show on Blockbuster would be a hit. It just didn't deliver on what it needed to. If I had to rate this show, I would give it a 4 out of 10. It just honestly didn't do much for me. Let me know your thoughts on the 2022 Blockbuster Netflix series in the comment section below. Please be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share. Please keep an eye out. I'm going to try to be posting more videos soon. Let me know if there's anything specific you'd like me to review, movies, TV, anything like that.